Hello everyone, my name is SiC, welcome back to Factorio. So in the last episode we set up the production of nuclear reactors and all the stuff that belongs to it. And today I figured, well, we should start doing something with that then. So I brought a bunch of steam turbines and nuclear reactors as well as some heat pipes. I don't think they will be enough, and we are probably also going to need more heat exchangers. We could ask for those by bot, I suppose. Let's say that we want a minimum of 20 of those. We definitely need more heat pipes as well. I have enough nuclear reactors, I think. We'll ask for 50 heat pipes. And then finally, yeah, steam turbines, I think I have enough of those as well. Alright, so let's drop down some nuclear reactors. We are going to do like a group of 4 because these things, they support each other when they are connected together. That's it. They use uranium fuel cells to generate heat, and the heat output increases when built next to other reactors. So yeah, we need an input for our nuclear fuel cells, which we have over here, and then we also need an output because these things get consumed, and then we have an exhaust, basically, the empty vials that are not going to be used anymore. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put some inserters, of course, on the side, and then we'll have some others over here on that side because that just looks nice, I guess, like so. And we'll go all the way around with the belt. Now it's been ages. Like, I think I only really built these in co-op before, and usually one of my friends was excited to do it, so I let them do it. So I don't have that much experience with this, and I'm not even copying a design. I'm just trying to make this stuff up as I go. Like, we also need heat exchanging, so maybe actually these things should be off to the side, right? Like just to the top like that. Yeah, these need to go in. We of course need to be able to bring in some of these items. We can also put in a splitter, and then we're going to have our nuclear power cells. Well, that works out pretty well. Perfect even. Like that. And then we are going to set a filter on these things. I'm not sure if it's necessary or not, but I have a feeling that it is going to be. So we'll have the depleted uranium fuel cells being taken out by these things. These are just inserting, so we don't need anything for that. And then we have, let's actually make a thing for that. So yeah, we kind of need to go outside. Yeah, so we can do something with this. We'll hook these up, of course, and then we'll have to just use underground belts, I suppose. I don't know if I don't think we need to hook up all of these. So we'll just hook up the outsides on this area, and we'll hook one up over here, I guess. One there, one, yeah, some stuff over here. And I suppose that will be fine. And then we just need to go like this to make space. And like that. We'll go underneath here and underneath here, and of course we need to copy this on that side, and later on we should be able to, there we go, these are already working because they generate their own power, but we of course need to have let's build one over here. Well, oh, that works out perfectly actually. So if we do that, and then we can have power in this whole area. So that's nice. So these things are now producing heat. Of course, we are going to need to bring these out. So of course the outside also is going to need underground belts. We need to finish this design properly. Later on we can copy paste this if we want more, I suppose. And I'm not saying this is the best design, because I honestly don't really know. I really don't. Alright, so these are heating up and they need to be at maximum temperature before they actually start outputting steam. That steam needs to go towards heat exchangers because they use heat energy to turn water into steam. So we are going to need a bunch of storage tanks, and I built this close to the coast because I need water. So we're going to make like a nice little storage over here. I don't know how much of these I will need, but let's just go do a 4x4 design, I suppose. That is not correct. There we go. That is better. Alright, and of course we are going to need an offshore pump. And I kind of want to line this up so that we can just use an underground thing and hook it up almost directly. Doesn't quite work. And this, yeah, was not quite correct, but now it is. So, what do we need to do here? We need to have heat exchangers to turn water into steam. So yeah, we have water coming in from the sides and we need heat pipes on the other side. And I figured we could do a little design like this. I don't know how many of these I can do in a row. Or we could even, yeah, do 4 like this, I suppose. And that will be like, alright, so 1, and then there will be 1 over here. And then it's the perfect distance. Water will flow through here just perfectly fine. Actually, let's hook these up like so. And then we'll grab an underground belt. And these ones are going to go like that, I suppose. And then we'll go like that. So we now have water. Of course we have the heat pipes, which now need to be hooked up. We'll go, we'll do a double lane because it just looks nice, you know. There we go. Have that over here, and then I'm out of heat pipes, but more are going to be brought over. And then we have the steam turbines. They consume steam to create electricity, yeah. Alright, so we have the first fuel cells being taken out. And this is all suitable by robots. So robots are on their way, I think. Yes, they are, but they need to travel a long distance, so that's going to take a little bit of time. But in the meantime, we'll just hook up some steam turbines. So, I don't know how many I can fit in here in a row, but let's start with 2, I suppose. We'll have another substation right there. Substations are awesome. I really never used them before, but now I don't seem to be able to live without them anymore, because you can make some really nice designs. Alright, so then I don't know how many of these we can have in a row, but we can check in just a second, because heat exchanger, and when we look to the right hand side, it has an output of 103 steam per second, I guess, and these consume 60 per second. So yeah, I guess it's 2. But with that we are now generating power, which is really nice. Now we'll finish this little design. And I guess we could do one up top here and another one at the bottom. But let's see, this thing is getting enough steam. It's consuming 30 out of 60 per second. So the output is not at its maximum efficiency. These are outputting 120 megawatts. Well, if we check this actually, let's see how much is this producing. Like, wow, 16 of these steam turbines are almost equaling, and actually, yeah, equaling 108 regular steam engines. That is kind of nuts. That is really, really good. Alright, so we can make another row of 4. Well, this doesn't quite balance out in a nice way. I guess I want it to be a little bit more symmetrical. Does that work out? I think so. That seems to be okay. Maybe we need to redo this water supply then, because this is also... Alright, well, let's go down by 1, because then it's really the equal size to this one. And then here we would have, okay, 1, and then this thing would start over here, but actually a little bit towards the side, because it needs to be like that. Yeah, the water needs to be different, I guess. Oh, we don't have enough water coming through, or do we? Yeah, I think we do. So we can actually run this pipe slightly differently. If we do it like this, we can get rid of that pipe, and we can go through here and then down, and then this one is going to go over here, and we'll do the same on that side, I guess. There we go. Grab some steam turbines. Hook them up. Like I said, I have no idea if this is an optimal design or not. This thing is in the way. That kind of sucks. We will get another substation. Over here, and then one over here, and we'll do another one over there, because why not? But then we need to put a new rubber port like that. And of course now we need heat pipes. We can have 2 being outputted over here as well. But now it's kind of bothering me that it's not symmetrical. Like we don't have a single output over here, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, we need to then do something with those empty... Yeah, okay, so we have nuclear fuel reprocessing, which takes 5 depleted uranium fuel cells and turns it back into regular uranium-238, which we could then output over here once again, I suppose. And how do we do that? We just do that in a centrifuge. So yeah, I'll make a couple of centrifuges. Let's do 4, because we don't need a whole lot more. This stuff depletes very, very slowly. This stuff is climbing in temperature still. Why are these not working? Because we have enough power, I assume. Right? So right now, none of these are working. We're only using solar panels, which is kind of interesting. Alright, I don't think we will have any energy problems again in the future. And it looks kind of cool on the map as well. Let's do a little... a cool little design that we have. We have the entity, yeah, the ghost. Don't know why you would use that. Plenty of other things. Oh, I didn't know about these. I haven't seen those before. That's cool. We can do something with that, and we can do even little designs like that. Anyway, I'll find a nice one, and then we'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There we go. And we don't need anything crazy. I just have 4 centrifuges over here. They're slowly processing the depleted uranium fuel cells into uranium-238, which is then being output onto the same belt that these things are outputting on. So that is all good. This is an endless supply now of great amounts of power. It's kind of awesome. I like the design. This looks pretty as well, and like when you look on the map you can see, like, yeah, that's just kind of cool. I will add a final tag for water on these tanks over here. There we go. And then it's time to do something else, which I guess at this point I have checked Volcanus, which is working once again. These things are easily keeping up with the demand of my factory, and we should once again be producing. Yeah, alright, so we have a kind of limited supply of this stuff still, and that's because we're not getting enough. Oh wow. Alright, where is this other thing going? It's going up here and then towards here, so this we have more than enough of. And I guess that means we just need to put a splitter in there. And hopefully we still have one. Yes, indeed we do, I think. Oh no, these are just there to pick up this thing. And there comes the splitter. Perfect. Alright, so then we kind of balance these two out a little bit. And the production of this should pick up again. Right, so then we should go back to Fulgora, because this has backed up and has become a complete mess. And we still have plenty of things left to do here. So, I'll see you there. Actually, there's one last thing I would like to do, and that is to build a supply of space platforms. Because I have not done that, I cannot start the production of new things on the from another planet, and that is kind of a bad thing. So we're going to do a space platform starter pack right there. It only requires 3 things. We are also going to need a blue chest. I have to do this from the map view because the robots are slowly emptying out my inventory, so I can jump on a rocket. But this is going to be fine. We'll have this thing outputting over here and an orange one over there. And we are going to request space platforms. Let's say that we want 100. And this thing, of course, is going to be limited to a single slot. We need steel and we need processing units. So we'll also ask for some of those. We don't need a ton of these, let's say 20. Because how much do we actually need for that? Doesn't really show there. 20 actually, so that's perfect. And then 20 steel plates. So I also don't want to drain too much the little supply that I have. Right, that is not going to be beneficial. Like, we don't make a ton of these. Yeah, this is great. We'll just have this running on the background. And then we're going to travel to the Fulgora rocket. And yeah, now from Fulgora I will be able to make a new space platform. And then build it up into the rockets that we are using. Like for Vulcanus and Fulgora. We just copy this design and make a new one. And then by the time we need to go to that other planet, we'll be able to travel there immediately and not have to wait for that new platform to be built. We are back and we have some problem solving to do. An easy thing for us to get rid of all of these gear wheels is to start making transport belts here. So for that, of course, we are going to need some assembly machines. And we'll make a row of 4 over here. These are going to be making yellow transport belts. Now for that, of course, we also need iron plates. And for that, we are going to have to make some recyclers. I will start, of course, by outputting this stuff over here. We'll go underneath this area. Right there, we can double this belt up just before the cliff. And then we will have some recyclers, which are going to go, I guess, over here. Let's do 4 and hope that that is enough. And they need to be up a little bit. And then, of course, we'll also have this thing go down over here. And maybe I should split this so that we know that we will always have a supply. I think that will be the smart thing to do. So we'll do that over here. I'll put some of these inserters. No output over here. And of course we are going to need some power. There we go. And we'll put a splitter here as well. And then we need a bunch of red inserters. And I want to have red belts, and for that we need iron gear wheels and transport belts. So we'll set it up over here, I guess. And that will be just as easy. Yeah, making this one. Alright, we'll just have, well, we can only have the one input over here. That's fine. It's fine, you know, it's not great, but it's okay. Alright, we'll have another one of these substations. Unfortunately, we have... Yeah, I can set it to the side, but we don't have... Okay, we'll just up by 1. And then these ones are going to be making red transport belts. Now we'll have a decent sink of resources, I think. That should definitely work out. Alright, and these things, of course, are going to be put out onto a belt like so. Okay, well, I guess with an underground belt here, we should still be able to reach all the spaces that we need. Yes, oh yes, okay, that works just fine. Now we'll output these on the side into provider chests, I think, so that the robots can bring them to me. Alright, and of course we would also need some underground belts and some fast splitters. We can solve that as well, but for this one we need iron plates and transport belts. Now we have the iron plates right there, and the transport belts are over here, so we can actually double that up as well. First we'll split this over here, and then we'll go this way, because we need iron. Alright, and then we'll go with another 4. Or maybe 2 is enough, I'm not sure. I think, yeah, 2 is enough for that. We'll have inserters. We need more substations. Well, basically I'm just going to continue doing this in this fashion because it works rather well. Alright, so that one. Alright, yeah, definitely needs the double inserters because we need a lot more. If we turn that into underground belt, well, the fast underground belts, we need more iron gear wheels and just the regular underground belts. Yeah, alright, this has definitely solved our initial issue. And this thing doesn't have power, which is annoying. Alright, so gear wheels. And what else do we need? Underground belts. So yeah, we'll have to output those belts over here and then gear wheels. I guess we can turn some of these into gear wheels as well. We'll do that over here. We'll just set up a little self-sustaining area, I guess. You know, turn these back into... which is kind of dumb, maybe, but I think it works out well with the way this is split up. So we'll also output this over here. We'll have a splitter so that we can double this up. And then, yeah, we are going to need belts like so. Does this work out? No, it does not. Alright, we'll do this over here, I suppose. Put it up there. So then this stuff can go up here. Like that, and we'll have another thing over here. Do it like that. Alright, here we go. We'll have these. We'll have long-handed inserters. These things are going to be making the fast underground belts. And they'll be output into red chests as well. I'll make 4 in total, because after this we are going to do the splitters. Right, and we'll limit these to a single slot each, and that reminds me I should also limit these, I guess, to 2 slots each. And that is going to be perfectly fine. So now we have a solution for this stuff. Then, to make splitters, yeah, we have transport belts, electronic circuits and iron plates. And electronic circuits, the fastest way of getting that is to recycle the red computer chips, because we don't have a source of green computer chips otherwise. So we'll make some more recyclers. Maybe we can get rid of these and replace them with a substation. Do it like that. Alright, recyclers. Maybe just tally them up like that. We are going to grab the red computer chips. Not like that, though. Somehow that doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to. That's fine. We'll go this way. And I think I'm going to have to send my rockets back to Nauvis so that we can pick up some more arms. So we'll send it to Nauvis. Then we'll trash this one, we'll trash that one, and we'll request some more arms. So we definitely want bulk inserters. So we'll ask for 200 of those. We definitely want a bunch of these. We'll ask 200 of those. We'll ask for some of these. 200. I guess we'll also request some of these, and then we'll ask for 250. Let's ask for a bunch of these as well. And then of course a bunch of splitters. We are going to be making them by hand, but I think it's useful to have some backup at least. You know, we'll ask for 200 of those, 200 of these, 200 of those, and anything else. $300 pipes, I suppose, and then some underground pipes as well. 250. And I think that will be enough for now, for a little while. Alright, so now we have a bunch of random trash over here. We'll sort that out onto a belt. And then we're going to use a filter to filter out only the green computer chips, which thankfully it was already grabbing. The plastic needs to get out of here, and the cables. We need a storage solution for the cables as well. Steel. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we can make electrical poles over here. Oh, for that we need sticks. I don't think we have enough materials to do that. Anyway. For these, we need iron plates, electronic circuits, and transport belts. Let's set that up first. So we have the transport belts. The iron plates are coming down over here, but we could grab them from a different location as well. Well, let's see. We're going to be making these, right? So we're going to be taking some over here. I need to make some by hand, unfortunately. There we go. Then the green computer chips. And none of this is too exciting, I guess, but it's a necessary part of the operation. We'll put a splitter right about there. Need to make a bunch of these by hand. Right, and then the last thing was iron plates. Do we have... this kind of sucks. Well, I can... yeah, okay. There is a solution I can use for this, I suppose. Okay, let's go this way, that way. We'll go underground. Now eventually this is all going to back up, and that is because, you know, we won't have eternal requests for this. Ah, man, do we really... yeah. Alright, we'll go like this. I guess we can go through here as well. And then here we'll go up. Right. Now this is being made. We can output this stuff over here. Unfortunately, this one cannot be output over here because, yeah, that's just not working. So we're going to output that one like so. doesn't work, huh? Sometimes sometimes I screw myself by making a design that is too tight. But I guess maybe, you know what, 2 will be fine, I suppose. We don't need tons of these, right? There we go, and then we need to turn that into fast splitters. For that we need iron gear wheels, electronic circuits and regular splitters. I guess we'll make that work over here. We'll have 2 machines. Turn them into that. So we'll go down. Like so. We'll have an inserter. What else did it need? Electronic circuits. Alright, we can grab the electronic circuits from here, go down and then go... but no, that's not what I want. Alright, this is going to stop right there. This thing is going to go like that, of course, and then this thing needs to be down by 1 space. And that works because then we have these 2 on the side like that, and all we need to do then is, well, I guess we'll split this off over here, go underground, go like that, and then we'll output this into boxes. Double check, yep. And there we go. We have a nice little factory that produces all the things that we need. Why is this? That doesn't need to go all the way down there, right? This goes up here and then this stops right there. These are being made at a very slow pace because, yeah, we are simply not getting enough of these things anymore. They're being split a bunch of times. Eventually, though, this is going to back up because this chest is full. It's just a matter of time. It's a numbers game, right? So that is going to be perfectly fine. Anything else? These are being used up. We need to have a solution for this. And for the steel, I suppose, as well as for concrete. These things are backing up, and we also need a solution for that, actually, because we will not have green computer chips being put in here anymore. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make that little def loop thing that we made earlier, like so. We're going to filter out plastic, actually. This is going to be put it in like that, and we'll have a way to get rid of the plastic. Then this will leave only the wire, and for that we are going to be using a production facility, I guess, of the medium and big electrical poles. Let's put a thing down here. Right, so that works. We'll make the medium poles right there. Big electrical poles right about there. And then we're going to filter out a couple of cables. And we're going to back those up. wrong way to back them up. Alright, so we're going to grab these. And we need a factory that makes... I guess we'll go down by 1. But it doesn't quite work for our plans. Where are we going to do this? So I need to make poles. I guess we'll do that over here. Iron sticks, I mean. Right, so we have iron plates coming through here. Going up here and going down there. So actually, if we bring this down like that, we can get rid of these. Oh man, this is driving me nuts again. Right, input, output. We'll keep this on the one side, I suppose. Go sideways. Maybe we can even get rid of this. Yeah, that connects, that's fine. Alright. This thing will grab from there, here. And then we need steel. And steel we can get from over here. Right, we'll input them. And then I will output them into chests. We were still backing up on copper cables, so I decided that I would build another little def loop over here. And with that, this should now be constantly running, I think. Steel's coming in from over here. We have a lot of batteries, but we can store a lot more. These are being not used up quickly enough. I guess we'll also need another def loop for fuel, because we're also making that somewhere else, and this is going to back up this system very, very soon. So we'll set up a little area like this, and we'll filter out the solid fuel. And then that will be fine as well, I think. Alright, so then we have this loop running over here. Do we have an interesting tag for that, I wonder? I guess this could work. Clockwise, circle, arrow, whatever. And we'll do another one over there. Right, the next thing would be to start the holmium solution, which we can make, not the solution, we're making the solution, but we need to make holmium plates, and we can do that in assembly machine tools, which I have. So let's go and build a new island up. Oh, but I should. I need stone bricks to make lightning rods. So I guess that's another thing that we need to make. We are making stone bricks over here. They're just not being used for anything yet, because, well, oh, we were going to automate. Yeah, that's right, we were going to automate the production of concrete, but for that we needed iron ore, and I don't know of a way to get iron ore. So for now, I guess this is just a way to get rid of some bricks, and we'll put those bricks into a chest. Alright. And then we we can make a couple of lightning rods, and then I'm on my way to another island. Alright, we are at my holmium solution island, or at least the island where I want to process it. I made a little train station here on the side, and that train is now running, and we are bringing the holmium solution over here and storing them into this big amount of storage chests, or storage tanks I should say. And then it is about time that we started working on a proper solution for making that material. So let's just see, we are going to create or make some substations, and I guess like we need to design this smartly. I guess we'll start here at the top and then work my way down, I suppose. Like I need to make new designs though, like that's the thing. Well, this is fine, I think. We'll go like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can get rid of that one. This thing is going to be making for us the holmium plates. 1 second crafting time, so that's actually really fast, which is nice. And we don't need to do anything crazy, we can just hook it up like that. I do need a bunch of underground pipes, and then also the Fulgora rockets never got sent to Navis to pick up all of these materials. That sucks. I was hoping to send it back so I would have a bit of an easier time, but I guess not. Alright, so we'll go like this. Maybe even directly like that is better, no? We'll hook this up and then let us see, we can just use a few pipes here, it's cheaper that way. Right, and now we are making holmium plates, so we need to output these quickly. I want to use faster switches. The electromagnetic plant has now been researched, so we have got access to the electromagnetic plant, as well as superconductors, electrolyte, and supercapacitors. And all of those things we will need to make the science pack, which for that, to get it, we need to make supercapacitors. Well, that's fine. Alright, we're going to get rid of this. And then we're going to output this. And I think that we could, yeah, like this kind of sucks that this thing is now in the way. I guess this could have moved up a little bit. So if we do that, if we put this at the maximum edge, right, we can make it over here. And then we'll have an output over here, and then this thing can be right there. Like that. That's going to be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll have a central output, and then we can do this. And I think we will have more than enough. Ah man, really? Nothing works for us, huh? Anyway, I'll find a different solution then. In the end, the easy solution is the best solution. We just go in the middle, like this, and then we can do that again on the other side, I guess. If we need to. We probably don't. We already have a ton of holmium plates. Yeah, and then we need to refine concrete, and we can make electromagnetic plants. Which I guess also I want to use things over here, this island, to make the different products. And that means we need to get a few things over here, like plastic, light oil. We need to get light oil over here, which we can get from the other island up top. We need stone. Heavy oil we can get straight from the water. So let's do electric oil as our last. Oh, but we need electro plants already. So I'm going to go ahead and make that, and then we'll be right back. Alright, well, I have made 4 electromagnetic plants, and we're going to use them to make electrolytes. So for that we are also going to need an offshore pump. The Holman solution we have, and we need stone. Oh, I forgot all about the stone. Alright, well, that's not too much of a problem, because we can just unload that at this side of the same track. We just need to make sure that we have some chests to put everything into. Actually, this is not the design that we use now, right? We have a different design for that. Like so. Alright, now we need to fix a stone solution. Right, because this stuff also goes over here like that, so that we have a good, decent supply. And then we need power, of course. There we go. But yeah, these new machines, they look really, really nice. So we can... let's be smart about this. We need to keep this area for Holman solution, and then we'll go over here, I guess, with substations like so. And then we're going to ask this to make electrolytes. Ooh, oh wow, alright, that is, okay, we need to need to rethink that one a little bit. Let's have a look. Electrolytes. Right, it wants to have heavy, let's do heavy oil from the top, and then it outputs this over here. Wow, okay. So, if we do, let's leave a little bit of space in between them. Right, we'll turn all of the heavy oil towards the top. We'll hook this up. And we have the offshore pump. Right about there, which funnily enough does not need electricity. Alright, so that is taken care of. Now of course we need to make sure that we have got, well, we need to have enough pipe to grounds, of course. And we need to hook up our holmium solution to this, which is pretty easily done, just expensive. Let's make some pipes by hand as well. Okay, let's see. I can go through here. I'll do it like that. Hook these up, and then we have that stuff that we need. We can kind of hook this up like so. And we need storage for that as well. So I guess we'll store this over here. We'll make a little area. Like so. We'll go underground. I don't think I need to hook this one up. And then we need to make sure that we have stone coming in, and stone can be brought in like so, just along the bottom. Oh, actually we can just do this with regular inserters. Yes, indeed. Alright, we'll run this along the side as well. This is going to go down over here. Yeah, like that, I guess. Perfect. So now all we need to do is make sure that we have stone. Well, I'm unloading stone along the side here. We're doubling that up. So that is another solution for this one, because this one was also completely backed up. That is nice, because it was very, very necessary, and I didn't even know it until just now. So that is good stuff. Alright, so we'll put in a train over here, fill it with a bit of fuel, give it a train a wagon, which I also have, I just need to find it, there we go. We need to make sure that this train gets fuel. Well, this rock needs to go. Wow, I have no inserters anymore, huh? Alright, so this thing is going to go to stone pickup, and then from there it is going to go to the holmium solution drop off. Here it is going to wait for full cargo, time passed, and inactivity. It is going to be waiting for empty cargo, time passed, or inactivity. And we're going to make sure that this thing has fuel. We're going to set it to automatic, and it has some stuff already, so we're just going to go ahead and drive over there. Now it turns purple or pinkish, whatever, because we're going to station with that color, which is kind of nice. And from here, now the stone is being unloaded, and then pretty soon here we will have the holmium solution. No, this is the electrolyte, not holmium solution. So that is the storage, and this is the production area. Let's just see this run, this beautiful brand new animation. Right, a little bit of light here, I guess, just like that. That is so cool, man. This expansion is just great. Really challenges you on all levels, you know. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, and we are now making electrolyte. And with that, we have reached the end of this episode, because we've been playing for quite long enough. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.